Hi everyone, 大家好 and welcome back to our HSK2 podcast for this week. I'm your old friend Melanie, and as usual, today with our co-host, our good friend Vicky. Vicky, 你好吗？
我很好，你呢？
我也很好，谢谢。
哇，太棒了！Well, hi everyone. Today we have a very interesting episode. We're diving very common word in Chinese. We're going to show you how to use it to talk about things that are happening soon or things that have already happened.
That's right. 就 this word can be used to make already, soon, or even to highlight something happening quickly or easily. It's a word you will definitely want to master.
Yes, for the second part, we are exploring an interesting topic Chinese gift giving customs and things that you should never give. We talk about the cultural logic behind certain gifts, like why giving umbrellas, clocks, or shoes might be a big no in China. Stay tuned, it's gonna be fascinating.
Yeah, and before we start, you are listening to the Hanyu Chinese School podcast. If you're learning Chinese and want to take your skills to the next level, you're going to love this episode. And if you'd like to learn with us, you can try a free one-on-one class through our platform. We have courses starting from 39 euros with live classes, recorded lessons, and full access to our online campus, so you can learn at your own pace. And welcome to visit our website, hanyuchineseschool.com, and choose your path.
Yes.
Okay, so we will start our dialogue. So the setting of this dialogue is Melanie and Vicky are sitting in a cafe talking about their weekend plans, and they are discussing hiking.
你周末有什么计划？
我周末要去爬山了。
听起来很不错。你很喜欢爬山吧？
是的，我从10岁开始就在爬山了。爬山对我来说很放松。
太棒了！那你打算什么时候出发？
我周六早上就要出发了。
好的，希望你度过一个开心的周末。等你回来后，我们就见面吧。
没问题，到时候见。Here we are. So we're gonna talk about the grammar. The first use of our grammar 就 is when we want to express that something is going to happen soon or quickly. This can be for something imminent or an action that will happen right away. We got the first example. 我马上就要出发了. I'm going to leave very soon. In this example, 就 comes before 要, which is the verb that indicates the action going to leave. 就 here emphasizes that the action will happen right away.
Yes, in the dialogue, we say 我周六早上就要出发了。I'm leaving Saturday morning. In this sentence, 就 adds a sense of urgency, like I'm leaving soon. It's already decided and coming up.
So remember, when 就 is used for soon or quickly, it is placed before the verb to show that the action will happen in the near future or immediately. The sentence structure here is subject plus time plus 就 plus verb plus 了. And we have another example. 我们明天就出发了。We are leaving tomorrow.
Another example is 等你回来，我们就见面吧。Once you come back, we'll meet right away. So in this case, Ju highlights that the meeting will happen immediately once the action coming back is completed. It shows that the second action will happen soon after the first one.
Thank you, Vicky. So we have two more examples. 他一到家就开始做作业。He started doing his homework as soon as he got home. 我们现在就去买晚餐吧。Let's go buy dinner right now.
And let's talk about the second use of 就 when it means already. This is used to describe something that has already happened earlier than expected or something that is already decided or in progress. Let's see the example. 我10岁就学中文了。I started learning Chinese when I was 10 years old. Here, 就 emphasizes that the action of learning Chinese started earlier than expected. It's like saying I started very early.
Exactly. And this usage of 就 adds a sense that the action was completed or started early than expected or before it was necessary.
And here's another example. 我昨天就已经看过电影了。I already watched the movie yesterday. In this case, 就 and 已经 work together to indicate that the action of watching the movie has already been completed, possibly even earlier than expected.
So, when 就 is used with 已经, it expresses that something has already been completed, finished, or decided earlier than expected. So the sentence structure is subject plus time plus 就 plus 已经, and here 已经 is optional, plus verb plus 了. We have an example. 我10岁就已经学中文了。I started learning Chinese when I was 10 years old and already did it.
Here's another example. 我刚刚就做完作业了，现在可以休息了。I've already finished my homework. Now I can rest. Let's see another example. 他昨天就已经告诉我这个消息了。He already told me the news yesterday.
Okay, let's summarize. 就 for soon or quickly is placed before the verb, showing that the action is imminent or about to happen. 就 for already indicates that something has already happened earlier than expected or already completed.
Remember, to help us emphasize things that are happening soon or things that have already happened. It's a very powerful word that you will use in daily conversation. Just keep in mind where it goes in the sentence, before the verb.
Yeah, before the verb. Okay.
Yes. So now it's your turn. We've talked about you, and we'd like to hear how would you say I could speak when I was 1 years old in Chinese.
Remember to put the verb in front of 就. So please write your answer in the comments below and we'll check it for you. Let's see who can get it right. 试试吧. Have a try.
Yes, just try it. And are you enjoying this episode? With our classes, you can make even more progress. We're the top rated online academy with over 3,000 satisfied students, and we have an over rating on Trustpilot of 4.8 out of 5 based on over 200 reviews. We offer courses starting just from 39 euros, including group classes, recordings, and 24/7 learning platform. And if you like to start step by step, try our free class and you'll see yourself. Find everything at hainunchinese.com, hainuchineseschool.com, and you can also scan the QR right here in the page, or you can just listen all our podcast episode on our campus. Here you have the QR. um, you can listen all our podcasts in our campus or on different platforms such as Spotify, YouTube, Twitch, Apple Podcasts, etc. You can visit campus.hainuchineseschool.com/podcast or campus.trainland.com/podcast for English podcasts as well. So just remember to visit us.
Yeah, very welcome. 欢迎大家. Okay, now let's move back to our dialogue to review the grammar we have talked about. The 就. Do you still remember the 就 grammar? Okay, let's review them in the dialogue. So,
Yes.
Vicky, yeah, please, you start.
你周末有什么计划？ What plans do you have for the weekend?
我周末要去爬山了. I'm going to hiking this weekend.
听起来很不错。你很喜欢爬山吧？ That sounds great. Do you really like hiking?
是的，我从10岁开始就在爬山了。爬山对我来说很放松。Yes, I've been hiking since I was 10 years old, and hiking is very relaxing for me. So please pay attention here. We got 我10岁开始就在爬山了。So I think 10 is quite early.
Yes, and let's continue with the dialogue. 太棒了！那你打算什么时候出发？ That's great. When do you plan to leave?
我周六早上就要出发了。I'm leaving Saturday morning.
好的，希望你度过一个开心的周末。等你回来后，我们就见面吧。Okay, I hope you have a great weekend. Let's meet up after you come back.
没问题，到时候见。No problem. See you then. So
Good.
what we gonna see next?
Well, we're gonna see the interesting part, our cultural section about the gifting costume we have in China. So, well, in Chinese culture, giving gift is more than just a nice gesture. It's deeply connected to respect, relationships, and tradition. But there are some things you should never, according to the cultural taboo, give.
Yes, exactly. Interesting, right? So let us see. In China, some gifts carry negative meanings because of the way the words sound or the cultural significance behind them. Interesting. Even the sound of the gift can be negative. So let's start with one of the most famous taboo gifts, umbrella, 伞.
Yes, umbrellas are considered bad luck to give because the word sun sounds similar to the word sun, which means to scatter or to separate. So, this association means that giving an umbrella might symbolize a separation or breakup. So, it's generally avoided when giving gift, unless you want to break up.
Did you know that? It sounds a bit weird, right?
Yeah.
Now let's talk about another gift you should avoid giving it. It's clocks. 钟. In Chinese, the phrase 送钟 is similar to 送终, actually exactly the same pronunciation, which means to send off someone at the end of their life. Wow, how come the meaning is this? Or funeral. So giving a clock is traditionally seen as a symbol of death and is definitely avoided, especially during happy occasions like birthdays or weddings.
Wow, that's a very interesting thing. You should guys be very careful. And let's see another example. uh, the shoes. While shoes themselves are not necessarily bad, giving shoes as a gift is frowned happen because the word 鞋 sounds similar to the word 邪, meaning evil. So people believe giving shoes could bring bad luck or even invite bad spirit into their life. So it's best to avoid giving shoes, especially for significant events like wedding.
Yeah, I love the picture here, the girl with the very funny facial expressions.
Yeah, she's evil.
Yeah, so be careful. 鞋 and the 鞋 are shoes and the evil. And now here's the interesting part. Modern times are changing these beliefs. So many young Chinese people, especially in big cities, don't worry as much about these taboo gifts anymore. So time has changed. They might still be aware of these customs, but they often choose gifts based on practicality or fashion rather than cultural superstitions.
That's true. For example, giving designer shoes or luxury umbrella is very common among young people, especially if the gift is fashionable. So while older generation might still be cautious about these superstitions, younger generation are much more focused on the usefulness or the style of the gift.
Yes. And in business settings, though, it's still important to be aware of these cultural meanings, especially when giving gifts to someone you respect or someone in a formal setting. It's always good to make sure your gift choice reflects thoughtfulness and respect if you want your business be successful.
Exactly. Even if the younger generation are more relaxed about these superstitions, understanding these cultural taboos is a sign of respect for tradition, especially when it comes to formal situations or family gathering. So it's a good idea to choose your gift carefully.
Yes. Okay,
So,
let's move on.
yeah, so let's see the answer that of the question we asked previously. How would you say I could speak when I was 1 year old in Chinese?
So the correct answer is 我1岁就会说话了. I could speak when I was only 1 year old.
Great job if you got it right. If not, no worries. Keep practicing. You'll get it soon. And now
Okay,
it's your turn. Try writing a sentence using "就," just like we did before. How would you say I already finished my homework in Chinese?
so please drop your answers in the comments below and we will help you improve. Don't forget to challenge yourself. Okay, so thanks for staying with us until the end. If you want to truly learn Chinese with real teachers and a clear method, welcome to visit our website, hanyu-chineseschool.com, and book your free class. We have courses starting from just 39 euros, live classes, recordings, and a complete platform to help you progress step by step. Plus, all of our podcasts are organized in the campus, so you can track your progress. campus.hanyu-chineseschool.com/podcast or campus.trinland.com/podcast. See you in class.
Yes. So today we learn how to use the word due for things that will happen soon or quickly, as well as to express things that have already happened. And we also explore gift giving culture in China, especially the things you should avoid giving due to cultural taboos.
Yeah, and in the next episode, we'll be talking about using 离, the Chinese preposition for from or away. It's another essential part of speaking fluently in Chinese, especially when giving directions or talking about distances.
Yes, make sure to subscribe and like this episode so you don't miss any future lessons. And if you like to practice with native teacher, visit our website, hanyuchineseschool.com, and book your free trial class today.
So thank you for listening, and we will see you next time. 下次见，
再见。
再见。